Dylan! You son of a bitch.
That's right. We're back. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. Gonna pick up where we left off, which is starting a whole new game all over again, but on the sandbox account this time. At level 200 with optimized gear according to just the guide I saw on the Affinia wiki. So it's probably not absolutely perfect, but I'd say pretty good, considering how much love and care this private server puts into its, community and the way that it runs the game, right? So yeah, they more or less had a guide for my character and class, and I followed that to make a build, which you will see in a second, for the sandbox account at level 200. And we're going to use that account to play through the actual official Blue Burst storyline. So what happened is, from what I've seen, what I've gathered, I haven't confirmed this because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself yet, but from what I've gathered, Blue Burst kind of redid the storyline that we've already played through for episode 1 and 2, but they made a multiplayer, and drop in and drop out. People can just join and leave whenever they want, and they called it the government quest line. The government story quest lines, basically. There's one for episode 1, 2, and 4. The new episode that was added with Blue Burst. The final iteration of Phantasy Star Online. And so, I guess they did that because Blue Burst was planned to be online only, because then that way people couldn't, all your data is saved to the server, and then you can't, just hack your character offline on your memory card and, pull shenanigans like that. That's probably not the only reason, but yeah, it's around the point that this came out, it became the standard for MMOs for you to have your character's data saved onto their server, so you can't fuck with it. And every iteration of Phantasy Star Online before this allowed you to save your character to your own little memory card, so you could just do whatever you wanted with it, It was a little different. But yeah, so I'm hoping, and I think this is the case, that the government quest line will actually flesh out the main scenario that we've already played through twice a little bit better. It'll add more detail to the story, a little bit more depth. Maybe there's gonna be some actual character interaction, I don't know. But it's more or less the same storyline. There's just this little more fleshed out and more detailed from what I've gathered, from what I've it's mostly inference. It's mostly stuff I've inferred just from the way Blue Burst is set up. So let's find out, shall we? Let's get in there. It took me like an hour or two just to set up my character, following the guide. Because it takes a long time to spawn the items you need, so I had to spawn all the weapons and armor that it recommended for my character and class. I had to... Yeah, that was pretty much it. Spawn the materials. It was this whole thing. Yeah, an hour and 32 minutes of playtime just from doing that. It's like...
Bruh.
Just sitting there going, okay, now I need Maceta, now I need materials, and max out my stats, now I need this equipment, this armor, this weapon, yada yada, So I started kind of late today, yeah, an hour later than usual, because it took longer than I thought. I started early, I thought, with setting up, but it still took a while, so... Alright, so create a party, episode 1. This doesn't matter, because we're going into one-person mode. So... There we go. I'll leave it on normal, because the government questline is designed for multiplayer. It's designed for 4 players, or, a minimum of 2. Technically, the minimum is 1, but it's designed around 2 to 4, so that's one of the reasons I'm using the sandbox. That's the main reason I'm using the sandbox account at level 200, so we can breeze through it alone. Which is why, yeah, I actually have to leave this on normal. And then, yeah, so we'll play through it on normal. Depending on how easy it is, maybe I'll replay it on hard, very hard, or ultimate. Most likely just one more time, on ultimate or something, so we can see the different enemies. Depending on how the difficulty goes, right? I might do that, because some of the quests are timed. But yeah, you do have to be strong, that's why I overpowered myself. So if you want to see my build in terms of materials, there it is. They changed it from being a banner ticker up top to just showing up like that. All 250 materials used, and then here's my gear. A shit ton of weapons to choose from. This isn't the only one I'm going to use. But yeah, this is the armor. These are the units. For the pros watching this, you'll know what all these things do. The only thing I couldn't... There is like a third-party tool you could use to like get a mag of the right color and stats that you want. I didn't want to bother looking up stuff like that because it's just... It didn't show up right away on a Google search, so I was like, okay, I'm not going down this rabbit hole. I don't have time for that. But yeah, so the mag was the only thing we're gonna have to still sort of build up slowly. Got escape dolls and telepipes because I haven't had the luck to get a Ryuker yet. Let me go check the shop. I might get lucky right now. Antidotes for the mag. And then the usual stuff for combat. Soul atomizer, tri-fluid because I can afford it because I have infinite money. Dimates for the mag also. I don't need them yet, but I will soon. Ryuker? No. Damn. Oh, also, inventory's too full. Hold on. There we go. Some of these weapons I'm just gonna try out like once or twice, and I may have already on stream, and then I'll put them away, like just for the memes. I'm just gonna fuck around with them a little bit, and then I'll put them away so I can have more inventory space. Anyway, so the government quest lines. When you choose normal, so the normal playstyle in Blue Burst is multiplayer rather than one person, which is the single player mode we've been playing up to this point. When you go here, you'll notice that the side story list is gone. And it's been replaced by the government quests, but you don't access those here. The government quests are accessed over here. Oh, also, I think this is just because we're on Affinia, but it could be an official Blue Burst thing, this NPC. Could be an Affinia thing. She says, hello, I am Lilith. Breaking news! Hunter's Boost Road was replaced with the Regal Boost Road. It's definitely an Affinia thing. This is an Affinia NPC. The Regal Boost Road is another way to boost without all of the grind. Party up and continue your mass extermination of Regal's native life in the quest to find some sweet gear. You can find out which quests are currently being boosted by selecting statistics in the lobby. You can also type /RBR to retrieve the current quest list. Don't disappoint me out there. I want to see you return soaked in the blood of your enemies. Alright. Anyway, but yeah, the government quest line replaces the side story. But you access it over here at the principal's room. So there's a principal. So when you start Blue Burst, you don't get the usual intro that we saw before on the Diva Loca server. Instead, you just kind of go into a lobby like this, and then you come talk to the dude here. And there's a few... Some of the NPCs are rearranged, they say different things, and there's a new NPC that we'll see in a second. First of all... There's an intentional input... Or no, there's an intentional latency, like lag, with the menus on a sandbox account. I've confirmed that at this point. I've switched back and forth enough times to see it. I don't know what it's for. I'm sure there's a good reason for it though, but it's gonna take me a while to get used to, so I'm gonna fumble around in the menus a little bit. So here we meet Principal Tyrell. It's the beginning of the story, kind of like last time. He says, I'm Principal Tyrell. Can I help you? If there's something you need, please ask Momoka to assist you. Okay. What does Irene say now? Irene says, hello, I'm a member of the Pioneer 2 Administration Office. I'm Irene, Principal Tyrell's secretary. Is there some sort of business you have with us? Please take it up with Momoka, our receptionist. And that's the brand new NPC over there, but let's talk to these guys first. Guy says the office has become so busy since the explosion incident. We've taken on new staff, including our receptionist over there. The explosion referring to the classic intro for Phantasy Star Online, which we've already seen twice. I'm still new here, but it's been really rough with everything going on. Okay. Anything else? No. And for those wondering, the giant hearts is because the Valentine's Day event is going on right now. Only till the 21st, so they won't be around that much longer. Like, another week or so, maybe less. Yeah, something like that. This girl here says, how do you do? I'm the new receptionist here. That's the wrong button. My name is Momoka. Please let me know if I can ever help you out. Enrich your life. This is the G General counter. Welcome. It's the same text as the Hunters Guild, but it says G General instead. We can assist you in finding a job if you're registered. These are recommendations right now. The G General counter has government missions, urgent missions from the principal. This is how you play the main story on Blueburst, as opposed to the old offline version that we played through twice now, with the side stories and, you know, running through the dungeons without a quest active to find Red Ring Rico's voice capsules and all that stuff. So you just go down the list. 1 1 1 2 1 3 2 1 2 2, like that. And I think the first number denotes a different dungeon. So these three are basically forest, these are caves, and then these are mines, and then ruins, basically. So, mission 1-1, Planet Regal. Go down to Regal's surface and report on the conditions there. Client, Principal. Quest: we need expert hunters, like yourself, to explore and gather data from Regal's surface. And then it says job can be joined while in progress. Oh yeah, I left the room open so somebody can join. I doubt anyone will, because I'm on a sandbox account, so only other sandbox players can literally join my game, otherwise they're completely blocked. You can't play with somebody that isn't on the sandbox account for obvious reasons. They don't want you spawning items and then giving them to players that aren't on sandbox accounts so they can just cheat, basically. Alright, so here we go. I accepted the first quest, and opening cutscene, I guess. Principal Tyrell says, "Are you Vaughn, the hunter?" "I'm Principal Tyrell." This is a copy-paste so far of when you start the original storyline. He says, "We have a bad situation. We need to act quickly. Did you hear about the explosion on Regal?" "Very well. Pay attention and listen to me. We've lost contact with Pioneer 1. We have no idea what has happened. We've sent probes, but communication always gets cut off near the surface. What happened on Regal and Pioneer 1? Are the people still alive? The council made a decision to send a manned search team. You're a skilled hunter. We need your help. We have no choice. We need a place to settle on. Ask Irene, my secretary, for further details. Could you... No, it's nothing. Take care and good luck." The same as before. I didn't say anything. We'll talk to my secretary. Irene will help you. Yeah, it's basically a multiplayer version of the story player mode that... Yeah, the story mode that used to be single player only. Irene says, "Well, let me brief you on your mission." So I guess if other players are here, they all get sucked into watching this while you mash through it. I don't know how it works. Once you're on Regal, check the status of the residential area. Checking the status of the central dome is a good idea. The teleporter was launched earlier. You can go to Regal directly from here. It may be a little risky, so please be careful. That's all. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. No, nothing. I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, shit!
This is just between us, okay? The principal's daughter was on Pioneer 1. After the explosion, he's been worried sick about her. He can't even sleep. That's pretty bad. Wrecking his health. This is a personal request. If it's possible, find out what happened to her. He isn't in a position to ask you such a personal favor. Red Ring Rico. A famous hunter and a top scientist on Pioneer 1. Rico's his only daughter. Please, look for her. Red Ring Rico is the principal's daughter. I hope she's safe. Okay. What does Momoka say? She's new. Is this just to cancel? You're now working on 1-1 Planet Regal. How is everything? Do you want to cancel? No. Okay. Do these guys say the same as they used to? It says, when we received the signal to land from Pioneer 1, we saw that strange explosion. That's when we made our decision. We've decided to orbit Regal and collect data before landing. We've launched our first successful teleporter down to Regal's surface. At last, we can begin some real manned expeditions. Okay. It says our planet was tearing itself apart. We couldn't stop it. So we started searching for a new planet and we discovered Regal. A huge transport ship was sent to Regal. That was Pioneer 1. Pioneer 1 confirmed Regal as a suitable location to settle on when we left. Pioneer 2, that was us. Oh, sorry, you already knew that. Pioneer 1 and 2 are identical spaceships with two major features. Built for extended space travel, they could also hold over 30,000 people. Okay. Well, this guy's dialogue is the one that changed the most. He's no longer semi-suicidal talking about... Or maybe that's after you beat the forest and you get to the caves where he says, I was against the immigration plan. No, I think he says it at the beginning too. They took away his nihilism. When, if you can call it that, I don't know. When he talks about the homeworld coral, he said, if a planet dies, the people should die with it, right? I was against the immigration plan. We should have just stayed there and died. It's like...
What? You suck! What the fuck?
Anyway. Fucking end of days over here. Just a Barda, huh? I was too lazy to like try to spawn all the spells. I was like, I'll just get them from the shop. Fuck it. Oh yeah, I wonder if these NPCs say the same thing as before. Let's check them all out. Yeah, so far. She says, have you met the Techers? To discover the true power of an unknown item, they must examine it. But you can't always believe them. Each Techer has their own specialty. Okay. Guy says, I miss her. Did you know that Red Ring Rico was on board Pioneer 1? Irene told me, yeah. They asked her because she's both a great scientist and hunter. She's a survivor and quick on her feet, but that explosion... I really miss her. Okay. Same thing as before. Alright. It says, tell me. What happened? Where are they? We have no info at all. Without any info, we can't go on. Your mission is crucial. Pioneer 1. Is anyone still alive? Dude's freaking the fuck out. Naturally, it's very understandable. The explosion occurred just after our landing announcement. The news spread very quickly among the citizen levels. The people who have family on Pioneer 1 are very worried. Rico loved the color red. That's why she always wore something red. The red armlet on her left arm really left an impression on people. That's why we called her Red Ring Rico. Well, she must be alive. I know how tough she is. Okay. This is all just hearsay, but the principal's evidently seeking help from the best hunters he can find. I wonder if it's true. Well, that would be me, so yeah. But I can't disclose that to you. Okay, so the NPC there is gone. If you heard her tired, rush over to the medical center. Talk to the woman there, and for the cost of just a few meseta, you'll be as good as new. Right on. Welcome to the medical center. You're completely fine now. Please stop by anytime. Good luck. Alright. Now we just have these two, and then I guess that's it. These two guys. The soldier says this area is for A-rank hunters who take part in critical missions. It is isolated from other areas for security reasons. Take this teleporter, for instance. It has direct access to Regal. But access is restricted. Only a few hunters are permitted to use it. Like me. Okay, same thing. You? Guess says Pioneer 2 departed after Pioneer 1 confirmed Regal was suitable. Because of Pioneer 1's report, we only brought a small army. Did we take too big a risk? Evidently. Better call for reinforcements from whoever's still left on Coral. Okay, same thing. Alright, let's go in. Forest 1. Okay. So far, everything's about the same. Oh yeah. Feed Mag! That's right, we have an emote for this right now, because I'm subbed to somebody that has this. Hold on, I should use the other chat because it's easier for this. How is this one? Let me pop out the chat real quick. There it is. What is? Oh. Pizza M1 Feed Mag. This. Oh my god. That's such a cute one. That was from Pizza Maid, who was here last stream. She made that as a reminder to herself to feed Mag. She made it her chat's job. Otan Blast Farla. Great. Our first one. Alright, so you might notice a certain armlet on my left hand. Yeah. So this is the same too. Rico's capsule says, testing. I'm Rico Tyrell. I'm a hunter. This capsule is for anyone who has come here looking for me. I hope this helps you. I don't know who you are, but you must know that there's something unusual about Rhaegal. This is important. Pay attention to everything around you if you want to survive. Okay? So that's the same so far. We ain't getting a full combo in. Oh, it would have been cool if I got both of them, but of course I didn't. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna fuck around with some other weapons real quick. I can't even use the special ability on this one unless... Dark Flow. Flowen's actual sword. You have to be at less than 12% of your max HP, and it'll fire off a giant shockwave like what he would do. I think I remember using this on the GameCube 20 years ago. Yeah, it would actually fire the shockwaves that he was firing, and that Olga Flow would fire in Phantasy Star Online Episode 2. Those like glowing yellow shockwaves across the ground. And it can't combo. That's all you can do. So it's kind of like, alright, whatever then. I'm likely never going to be at such a low HP on this difficulty, so this is useless. What else we got? Excalibur. Try this out. Interesting sound effect. Alright. So this apparently hits 3 enemies. It looks like a single target saber, but it actually hits 3 enemies. A golden sword that gets even more powerful by sacrificing HP. Or a powerful attack. A Dark Flow is a sword eroded by Olga Flow DNA. Its powers awaken when its owner is in danger. The Zanba. A legendary longsword said to be able to slice through anything in a single stroke. This should look familiar for those who've been watching. The one that Donoff, Flowen's BFF, uses. I wonder if the maps are still randomized during government quests, or if it's always the same map layout now. Rico says boomas. I don't like their weird faces. Be careful, you don't want to get surrounded by them. It's the closest thing that resembles like Cloud's Buster Sword a little bit. I think I mentioned that before. Rico says red gates are locked. Green means they're open. Of course you knew that. He's like, if they send someone competent to look for me, of course they knew. Otherwise, what the fuck are you doing? I won't even get hit. You know what I mean? The hell? Yeah, that did way more. At the cost of my HP, but hey. I got plenty. Oh! Okay, I'm getting carried away. Flowing Sword 3084. So this is... It looks exactly and sounds exactly like the one I've been using. The difference is this replica is like the best one out there. It says AUW 3084 model, a replica created by Horace Mick, I don't know who that is, in adoration of his beloved Flowen. And then I showed these out before. The Kamui. AUW 1977 model made by Tengai. Oh, it has the slicer attack animation, the katanas. Alright. The Yasha, AUW 2018 model made by Kikoku. Of course he moved. Dude, look at that guy's name. Block 1, Frost, with the little ice icon, has found Red Ring after defeating Dark Pulse, the thing I'm wearing right here. Neat. It's a super rare drop, so... The Sanji, AUW 1963 model made by Joun. Try this one. Rico says Mothmans will keep appearing one after another. You have to strike them out at the root. I turned the ticker, the little banner up there, back on again because we're done with the immersive single-player story playthrough. So far this one looks to be like a copy-paste just for multiplayer. So, I don't see a reason to turn it off right now. Disable the laser fences by using the colored switches, says Rico. Well, thanks. I don't need the items, so I'm just gonna go. I will have to teleport back to town for more antidotes for the mag, though. Okay. What else do we got? What's after the Sanji? The Sanji and Yasha. Which is actually the Sanji and the Kamui. When you look at the model, anyway. Oh yeah, I didn't read the description. What does it say? Pair of katanas that work perfectly in concert with one another. Forgot, they can't hit me anyway, so. Now this is something I haven't shown before. I showed how to make this. You hold this, and then you use, not equip, you use the other one. Or you hold this one, you equip this one, and then use this one. So you either equip Sanji and use Yasha, or you equip Yasha and use Sanji and you get this. But this is something I've never used before, and it's kind of neat. It's the only way for my character and class type to actually use Shift and Deband without a Photon Blast. The S-Raid's Blade. A Sinnoh Red's hands were remodeled into a weapon. Attack and defenses are increased with its special attack. That's the Sinnoh Red, I guess. Yeah, Sinnoh Red blades. The dagger. Okay. I don't remember what the Sinnoh Red's hands look like. I do remember them obviously being kind of red, but I feel like this looks nothing like them. Hold on. Is Sinnoh Red even a... It could be an episode 4 enemy, actually, because in episode 2, there was Sinnoh Barrel, Sinnoh Zoa. No, there was a Sinnoh Red, yeah. But its hands look nothing like this. They definitely changed it quite a bit. Alright, here's the special. Why isn't it hitting me? Oh, it's only to cast Shift and Deband. It doesn't actually damage them at all. That's why. You're literally just supposed to use it when you want to use Shift and Deband. So it's a bunch of attack animations that don't actually hit anything. Okay. It doesn't last very long, by the way. Double cannon, I've shown this off before. This is actually, yeah. Oh, damn it. Wait, what the fuck? It doesn't fire on the last one? Oh, yeah, I have to hold it. I have to keep holding the... That's annoying. I didn't want to replace Resta from where it is, though. That's why. I've shown that one off before. There's, another cool one, though. The Black King Bar. Oh yeah, I didn't show the descriptions. What is the S for? Well, we saw that one. The double cannon says it's a mysterious ultimate weapon. Its abilities are unknown. The Black King Bar is a magic cane whose power has been enhanced by a blue-black stone. You have to have like the King's Bar or something, and then you combine it with the blue-black stone and it makes this. This little weapon that extends out like a power pole. Very intentionally so. You know, it's like a double saber. Or a twin. Oh yeah, it's double. Twin saber is when you're two-handed, but like one in each hand is what I mean. This is like the staff slash pole of the Monkey King, Sun Wukong. It extends and shortens just like, you know, Son Goku's power pole in Dragon Ball because he's inspired off that. He's literally inspired by the Monkey King legend. Hence the tail and everything. And there's even a version of Sun Wukong that you fight in FF14 in an optional side story dungeon too. And now he even has his own video game, literally called Black Myth Wukong. It's pretty cool how this, you know, the Monkey King has influenced so many different video games, actually, and other media, like, you know, Dragon Ball, obviously. Now I was having some fun with this shit. A suppressed gun. I had no idea this existed. It's literally a pistol. It's the default pistol, but with a silencer on it. The attack power is way higher than the default pistol, though. We're gonna be James Bond now. Pew, pew. You grab a gun, and you get to fucking shooting, like I like to say. Second Amendment somebody. But with the fucking silencer. Oh wait, the cops don't hear you. What's the description say? Short gun equipped with a suppressor. It has accuracy that is trustworthy. Yeah, I was having some fun with that one. I could have got a stronger gun, but it was like very plain looking. It was just a normal gun painted red. A red handgun. It's like 30 points more attack power. I was like, eh, whatever. I've shown this off before. The Agito. It's all rusted out. I made it with as default stats as possible to see if this time it actually, like... if I can actually trigger the quest to turn it into the Orochi Agito. I'll try that later after this. Yeah, it's just a normal... another katana. And then once you get it teched by that special techer in that quest, it's not rusted out anymore. You kick ass. Yeah, same description. The AUW 1975 model made by Dosetsu. Now this is... I actually, I was playing off-stream on my alternate character, Salacia, with some friends, including Pizza Mate, that I just mentioned. And they gave me one of these. I can't equip it yet, but it's a pair of submachine guns that are probably the coolest looking ones that I haven't seen all of them, to be fair. But they're some of the coolest looking submachine guns I've seen so far, but I haven't looked at the entire list, to be fair. There might be some cooler looking ones out there. But they are the recommended for rapid fire long range weapons. Mid to long range, really. For my class, so I got them. Pew pew. Get destroyed. The barrel rotates. Oh, that is so cool. I just caught that. It's easier to see from the side or the back. That barrel on top, that cylinder, yeah. Look. It actually rotates. That's fucking cool. What does it say about this? A legendary machine gun from the Vice Corps? Sacrifices HP for a powerful special attack. Okay. Well, all of them... So many specials just revolve around sacrificing HP. What the fuck? Now this is... Now the Jizai, I literally just started with this one. It's the strongest twin sword. One of 2 unparalleled blades from a homeworld can cause instant death. This is the fun shit. If you have infinite money, this is the weapon for you. Vijaya, a legendary longsword for the wealthy, can launch a powerful attack at the cost of Meseta.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's not even a sword though, it's a scimitar or whatever. A fucking polearm, man. Yeah. Partisan. I'll show off its special in the next set of enemies. Rico says, Ragrappies are cowards, but they like to attack straight on. When a Ragrappy falls down, it may still be alive, so be careful. Roger that. Look, there's actually a Meseta, or it looks like a Meseta. It has that sort of motif at the very bottom of the partisan. That bottom tip looks like a Meseta attached to it or something. Fuck that. Here we go. It costs you 10,000 every time you do that. That's a lot of fucking money going down the drain every time you swing this thing like that. Look at the damage though. Holy shit.
Son of a bitch.
And let's just compare that with this. Yeah, it's astronomical. You're able to one-shot bosses basically. And anytime I start to run out of money, I can literally just do this on this character. Make it all back and then some. So, okay, for these guys, I'm definitely doing this. Get the fuck out of here. We need to feed the mag. I don't have enough antidotes though. I guess I'm done fucking around with those weapons, so I can put them away now. The ones that I'm not... Okay, so I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use this. I'm not gonna use this. Or that one. That's a good meme weapon, I'll keep that. I kinda like the double cannon better. I guess I'll keep them both for now. Shift and D-band. Don't really need it. Sanji and Yasha. Nah, I like the Jizai actually looks kind of cool with. Put all these ones away. I'd rather use the Zamba stronger. So I'd rather use that. Dark Flow, I mean... The only thing cool about it is the special, and you have to be at 12% HP, so that's... You know what? I can try to get myself down to that level so we can actually see it. Yeah, I'll keep it for now. I'll use the specials from other weapons to get my HP down, and then we'll use this. Excalibur for 3 targets. Yeah, this is 10, this is 10. Alright, I guess, yeah, this works. We made enough space, you know? Alright. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, the special effects for the red ring. There's red ring. It looks like there are a total of 7 colors. That's an Affinia thing. You can change the color. It doesn't say it, but it allows you to passively recover HP and TP. There it is. My HP and technique points. Toilet paper. Going up. I think you have to stand still, though. Yeah. It's like a Newman and an android combined. Oh, that was too slow. Alright, so the map structure is a little different. I'm starting to see differences now with the government quests. The map for Forest 1 was identical, but this, we have new shit here. They're trying to keep us focused and on track. It's not like I need anything. It got dark here. Hardly makes a difference, but it's technically a dark room. Maybe that's just their way of saying that it's nighttime now or something, I don't know. A ranged weapon and a melee weapon at the same time. Doesn't get much better. Almost there. Old habit picking up items. Let's see. Are we there yet? No. That is so loud. That's why there's 2 of them. I'm gonna wipe their ass out. Here we go. Oh! Jesus Christ! That is amazing. What's this? We got cutscenes. It makes a different sound, but yeah. Oh, I forget you can't. That's annoying. Oh, there you go. Now I got to show off Darkflow's attack. Oh, so each one of those, this is an important thing to note. Each one of those shockwaves counts as their own, like, attack. So if you're at point blank with somebody, you hit them with all 4 or 5 or however many shockwaves there are, and it does damage for each one. So if you're point blank and you do that to an enemy, it'll do like 5 times as much damage as if you just hit them with, well, 1 of those. How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So there's like 5 or 6 waves. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You just have to be, you know, you have to risk being at this HP. It takes balls. You recovered probe data. Fuck is this? Okay, now we're starting to see some differences between the normal single player MSQ and then this. I mean, on normal, nothing's really gonna hit me, so I could use this. Do we just report this back to the principal or something? The quest didn't exactly say. Probe data. Data recovered from an unmanned pod. Tyrell says, good job. Is that so? Yeah, I found this data, man. Says the route to the central dome was blocked off, but we couldn't get a handle on the situation. We sent the probes we recovered to the lab for analysis. And my, were we surprised. Pioneer 1 had never reported anything involving creatures that might be dangerous to humans. Why are they down there on Regal now? Hella shady. He says this just keeps getting more and more mysterious, doesn't it? The investigation of Regal might get progressively difficult. For the time being, please wait until you get further orders. Okay. Irene says thank you very much. So, there are hostile creatures. Seems that the planet Regal is indeed quite dangerous. I'm very glad that you're safe. Why don't you go and rest up a bit for now? Mission complete, I guess. Guess says yes, I had heard about it. These monsters you encountered must be native animals of Regal. But according to Pioneer 1's report, the native animals were peaceful. Yes, as I've heard your report, the general environment of Regal is agreeable to us. But its ecological system, not enough. That's all. Enrich your life, this is the G General counter, welcome. Very good, you've completed the job. This is the reward. Please come again, the G General counter helps you to enrich your life. There is no reward. Not a monetary kind, anyway. I mean, there's nobody playing on Sandbox's accounts that I've ever seen, but... Leave that there, leave that there. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, let's do the next one. Planet 1-2, or sorry, Mission 1-2. Torrential Woods. Eliminate the hostile animals prowling around the Central Dome area. Okay. Client, Principal, Quest, eliminate the dangerous wildlife in the area around the Central Dome. Tyrell says, good to see you, Hunter Vaughn. Let me get straight to the point again. The way to the Central Dome is now open. We went in to further investigate the reason for the explosion. But the search team was attacked by those violent wild animals down there. There have been many casualties already in the dome area. I'd like you to go and exterminate these vicious beasts. Our teams can't handle it. We need the help of you hunters. My secretary, Irene, has the details. Please speak to her. I'm counting on you. Alright. Please speak to Irene, my secretary. Irene says, let me brief you on your mission. Orders are to exterminate the giant wild animals around the Central Dome. Giant, okay. I believe you've already run into some of them, so you should be prepared. It'll be a great help if you can exterminate all of them in the area. Use the transporter to get down to the surface of Regal. I've heard that these animals are tough. Please be very careful. That is all. Good luck. Alright. Oh, also, regarding the principal's daughter, Red Ring Rico, please tell me anything that you find about her whereabouts. Thank you very much. Enemies on the surface of Regal. I wonder if Rico is alright. Okay. Rico! No, it's nothing. Please continue your mission. Almost let it slip, huh? It says Pioneer 1 was designed to be easily dismantled. It was used to build the Central Dome. We still don't know what happened to the dome, though. So their old spaceship became the Central Dome, okay. The Central Dome was going to be our initial colony on Regal. But if we can't guarantee the safety of our citizens, we can't land. When the people of Pioneer 1 started to explore Regal's surface, they set up the Central Dome as their base. The dome was built by dismantling parts of the ship. Pioneer 1 was our preliminary migration vessel. It was to serve as our base of operations as we settled on planet. It carried our military, most of our scientists, and many politicians. Well, see, we are getting more lore. There's definitely a lot more dialogue added in now. Alright. Oh, no, I remember what I was forgetting. Oh, we're full. Shit, okay. Oh, not anymore. Knew it wouldn't be long. No new techniques. Sedge. Oh, they make you start back from Forest 1 again. Interesting. Okay, I'm switching out Resta. That is way too annoying. I'm overpowered for this difficulty anyway, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. There. It is gonna fuck up my muscle memory when I go back to my normal character though. That's gonna get me probably killed in the near future because of that. Now I remember why I liked using this weapon so much. Back in the GameCube days. Alright, let's go the other way then. Bling. Yeah. Nailed him. It looks like it only shoots in 4 directions, but it hits everything. Yeah, it hits everything around you. It's actually a circular AoE, not just 4 different lasers. They'll just wipe out everything. What about the vertical range, though? Guess we'll find out. Of course it missed. That was fucking rad. I'm basically playing the optimized version of my character, more or less. When I reach level 200 and get all the gear I need. I think you have to be in the yellow for this to work. Yeah. Almost there, but not there yet. Here we go. Nope. Damn. How about now? Oh! I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it while I can. Somebody else found a red ring. You know, the Valentine's Day event is giving, like... Blank has found red ring after defeating Dark Faults. There's no name. A nameless person found it. There's a humongous increased drop rate bonus right now for the Valentine's Day event for playing with other players. That's the gimmick, which makes sense. Since Valentine's Day is supposed to be about like companionship and all that, so. I don't know if there's anything for going into optional areas. I'm gonna check all the rooms. I'm not gonna give a shit about the loot, but... Oh my god. The vertical range is apparently infinite. So these fuckers can't get away. Unless they get between them, you know, like that guy just did. I have to keep moving because the red ring will recover my health and then I won't be able to do this anymore. After having it done to me so many times, it's kind of... It's very nice being able to do it to the enemies now. I have to wonder though, can you accidentally kill yourself if you keep using this? Yes, you can. All right. I think I had escape though. I did not know that could happen. I learned something. This is the purpose of a sandbox account, by the way. Is to fuck around and find out. Not that there's any consequences for dying on a non-sandbox account anyway, though. Not on Affinia, anyway. I still don't know if the original Blueburst servers actually had a punishment for death or not. Okay, that increased drop rate is doing work, because people are finding all sorts of rare shit and it just keeps popping up there. We're gonna be seeing a lot of announcements. The red ring, what I'm wearing right now, has a 1 out of 186 chance to drop from the Phase 3 Dark Faults in Ultimate Mode only. Cannot drop in any lower difficulty. And right now, if you have 4 players in your party, I think the drop rate is plus 25%. Maybe a little higher, actually. Something like that. Let's go this way. You know, the irony is that this is actually still more effective than Flow. Because Flow is just a conal AoE. Dark Flow's special. And this is literally a circular AoE all around. Yeah. This is actually better for taking out rooms if you can one-shot everything. Rather than using the Dark Flow sword. Go figure. Rico says, look for a switch to activate the bridge. What's this? Beep. Oh, it takes a while, doesn't it? In it. There we go. Gotta be careful, I'm gonna take myself out again. If I could just stay at 1 HP, that'd be great. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. I actually have to watch my health when I do that shit. I wonder if the pillars still exist. Do you still have to push those? I bet. Probably not. God, I need a higher level Resta. One of my accessory unit things does help me cast faster, though. Rico says, if you can't hit a Hildy Bear, try standing in front of it. Of course, I don't miss.
Son of a...
Miss Thang over here. Oh, there we go. No capsules there. Let's go this way. I heard that. Damn. It doesn't have infinite vertical range like the Dark Flow attack though, so. Nothing over here? No. I'm just looking for story stuff. Not, don't care about the loot. Huh. No enemies spawned here. Okay. Yeah, these are definitely unique map designs for the government questline. The way enemies spawn and everything. Definitely very different from the single player story. The overall flow of the story seems to be the same. But, oh, here we go. Yeah, but enemy spawns and everything else, and then the fact that it gets dark after a while, like insinuating the passage of time. It's like nighttime now. Rico says, they say the giant pillar is a monument built by Pioneer 1, but given recent events, I think it warrants a more thorough investigation. And what about those weird symbols? Would they be letters? Made a little cutscene. So, if you do all the government quests and you don't push those, does that mean maybe it won't let you go into the ruins? I might have to purposely not touch one of them just to see. Maybe you have to complete the quest, I don't know. Get lasered. Roar and stuff. Oh shit!
You bastard!
Holy shit! Alright, I see what they're doing. I like this. You exterminated the wild animals. The Hilly Bear. It's like a mini boss rush, but for Hilly Bears. That's kind of nice. It's a little bit more immersive, and it's set up for, you know, a party of like 2 to 4 people. So far, I'm liking this redesign that Blueburst did. Really cool. before I turn in the quest and then can't do this anymore. Tyrell says, "Well done, Vaughn!
Dylan!
Thanks to you, we can investigate the Central Dome at last."
Son of a bitch.
That's what I do. I wonder if the people of Pioneer 1 are alright. Is something on your mind? Not a damn thing. There was a pillar down on Regal with strange markings on it? Yeah. My guess is that it was a monument set up by the Pioneer 1 settlers. But that does seem a bit unusual, I admit. Well, leave that to us for now then. Again, you did a good job. Please go and get some rest. Okay. I hope we're able to find the people of Pioneer 1 safe. Irene says, "Good work. Now we can safely investigate the Central Dome. Maybe we can get some clues as to what happened to Pioneer 1. I hope that we can find Rico too. We will call on you again when needed. Why don't you go and rest up a bit for now?" Okay. What do you guys say now? Guy says, "With those wild animals outside, if nobody from Pioneer 1 is inside the dome, then I don't see how anyone on Regal could possibly still be alive." Don't you agree? Well, he's still a doomer, but you know, for good reason. Thanks to you, we can safely investigate the Central Dome. I hope that the people of Pioneer 1 are all okay. Standard default quest complete bullshit. Oh yeah, I wanted to check something real quick. I had to put it on one person. Your side quest progress is still tracked, so for like the Sue and Bernie thing, all that shit. I'm wondering, do you have all quests available, or do you still have to just do the first 3? I can't remember. No, they let you do all of them. Okay. But if you want that whole like subplot to go down the same way, you have to still follow the same steps. There we go. Alright, the last one for today. Government Mission 1-3, Subterranean Den. Nobody has come back from beneath the Central Dome alive. Client Principal Quest says, "Nobody that we've sent beneath the Central Dome has come back alive. Please go down and investigate." Tyrell says, "I've been waiting for you, Hunter Vaughn." To sum up what's happening. Since the beasts around the Central Dome have been exterminated, we've been able to send investigation teams in to check things out. However, the door to the dome itself won't open. But we were able to find a teleporter that will send us below the dome. However, our advance team went to investigate and hasn't returned. Somehow or another, we need to get into the Central Dome. The Council decided that sending in more troops is too dangerous, and so they've asked for the best hunters to go check things out. And so I've chosen you for the job. Find a way underneath the Central Dome and find out what happened. My secretary Irene has the details. Please speak to her. I'm counting on you. Alright. Irene says, "Here are the details of the current mission. Use the teleporter near the Central Dome to go below and investigate. I believe that the principal has already told you this, but nobody has returned from the area underneath the dome. I have a feeling that this might be a very dangerous mission. Please do everything that you can to make sure that you survive. That is all. Good luck." I heard that you found messages from Rico, but she's still missing. Please find her. The sooner the better. Please. That's a recycled line. It seems Rico saw some suspicious things, so she went to investigate. Oh, I hope she knows what she's doing. About that. Some things are probably you're better off not knowing. Darrell says, Rico! No, I ain't say anything. Yeah, the usual. What about you guys? Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here. Says, what made the normally docile animals become so aggressive? Could it be a natural thing? I guess that's one possibility. Perhaps Pioneer 1 made a false report. I don't know why they would. Isn't it possible, though? The lab has checked out the probe data that you recovered. Something made the native wildlife of Regal turn violent. According to Pioneer 1's reports, the wildlife was thought to be docile. What could have possibly happened to change this? As a scientist, I find Regal's ecological system to be fascinating. But as a citizen, I'm rather frightened. Of course. I like how they recycle some lines from the OG story mode, but then they add a lot of new stuff too. This actually feels, yeah, a little bit more immersive. Like you're actually... The irony is that it's now forced to be multiplayer, but it actually feels like you're going through a proper campaign or main scenario. There's more dialogue and cutscenes and stuff to like make it feel like there's an actual flow to it rather than just kind of running through the dungeon and then reporting back real quick and then... Like, it still has that general flow, but they talk a little bit more about what's actually happening rather than just having each NPC in that office in the OG game has like 5 lines total for the entire fucking game. Across all the dungeons and everything else happening. Most of the story is literally just from Rico's capsules and nothing else. Like, fucking...
Bruh.
They might as well not even exist, those guys. Alright, I think I know which weapons I like using now, so I'm gonna put away more weapons that I know I'm not gonna use. Like, yeah, I prefer the double cannon just because it has that long range attack, so I'm definitely gonna keep using this over... I guess I'll keep those for fun. The money one. Dude. I need to find a... Oh, I know exactly who I'm gonna use this on. I'm keeping that. Those are cool. James Bond. Double cannon's enough. Dark flow's enough. I want less clutter. Okay, yeah, let's just go full minimalist. I'm gonna forget to bring that when I want to bring it, so I'm just gonna keep it. Oh, good. Yeah. Will be our loadout. There we go. Okay. What if I do this? Alright, fine. There. Just because I want to be able to swap between those two a little bit quicker if I want. Let's get the hell out of here. Wait. Old capsules? Oh god, yeah. Alright, I'm not rereading these. I've already read them twice over anyway in the last 2 playthroughs regardless, so... Now we fight our way all the way to Central Dome again, and okay. Now it's gonna be just like doing a standard forest run all the way to the boss. So yeah, this is pretty much just the old story mode, but just slightly more fleshed out, you know? Adding a bit more dialogue and character to the characters that should have been more involved in the first place. You know, Principal Tyrell, the scientist, Irene. They used to be kind of just a backdrop thing, and now they're actually involved with the story. But the overall flow still seems to be about the same. Oh, how the hell did... If this is how the flow is gonna go, where they still make you do all the dungeons over again, even on the third mission, which involves fighting the boss or whatever, I think I'll just save the Rico capsules until the last mission so we can just read them all. Because I know we didn't see all of them. Some of them didn't appear in the last one, the last quest. Some of the Forest 2 capsules weren't there. I'm pretty sure there's one where she talks about... Yeah, this one. This is the one I was thinking of. She says a disaster occurred. Things were shaking, then something broke through the surface, and then it exploded in the central dome. I don't know what to say. For 7 years, we've tried to adjust and improve the environment. What wasn't? Was it related to the accidents we've had recently? Yeah, we didn't see that one before. Did see the one about the pillar, though. Go. This is a whole lot of nothing, right? Yeah. You'll probably get ambushed if you try to push this. Yep.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Joke's on them, the ambush was me. The hunters have become the hunted. Get out of here. You greaseball bastards. Oh, you can yeah. You can push it if you forgot to earlier. Alright, I'm intentionally not gonna push the one in the mines. That'll be the closest one to the, you know. Ooh, also I can, because I want to see what happens if you don't, if the government quest still require it or not. But I also want to see if you can maybe get credit for pushing it outside of the government quest. So like if I don't push it, and then it's like, oh, you can't progress. What if I just go back to, you know, the mines? Without being on a government quest and push it there, does it still count, you know? That kind of thing. I'm sure we don't have to though, because all the government quests are unlocked. Like, oops, right, I forgot I can kill myself. I was just like spamming. But yeah, like I wonder if you could actually, you know, if you can actually just bypass it, because all the government quests are all available. There's no requirements for them. They're just there. I'll switch back to my other account to see if that's actually true there too. I haven't done a single one on my normal account, so I'm gonna see if that's just because I'm on a sandbox account, or if you actually have to play them in order on a non-sandbox account, and see how that works. Good thing I was not that far from where I offed myself by accident. I'm losing synchro. Fuck, does it matter? I don't need photon blasts when I'm this overpowered. I just need the extra stat boost from the mag. That was pretty funny though. I should heal regularly. Oops, I meant to do... See? The muscle memory. I'm used to having heal on that button. It's fucking me over. So goddamn loud, dude. What the fuck? I don't remember being that loud when we first started playing this. Get double cannon. Shit. Take them all out at once. Come on. Rico says no, it won't open. It might be easier to look for another way to get in. Like this teleporter that's conveniently placed to the side? Yes. I think this will do. I guess that is a safer way to do this, but... I'm gonna do something very reckless, so I better leave a telepipe. vessel, let's go, me and you. I say reckless, but honestly... I mean, it might be. Okay, here we go, here we go. Get destroyed. Got him.
Son of a bitch.
That did it. Fuck you and your flying. Alright, fuck that. Moving on, let's get the hell out of here. Tyrell says, and the dragon, did it attack you? You believe the native animals on Regal attacked Pioneer 1 to defend their territory? It's possible, but why all of a sudden? Once again, you've done an excellent job. For your efforts, please accept the reward. Speak to Irene, she'll give it to you. I'll keep you in mind for future jobs as well. I look forward to seeing more of your skill in action. Speak to Irene to receive your reward. Thanks, man. Irene says, great work as always. Here, let me give you this reward. I hope that you're able to put it to good use. Sword +5. Oh, that's kind of neat. Welcome back. So, there was a giant dragon there. It's hard to imagine something like that living on Regal. I wonder if we'll encounter more of them. Why don't you go and rest up a bit for now? Why did this all have to happen so suddenly? Tyrell talking now. We don't have enough info. We must count on your help. For now, though, please go and relax. Don't binge on the game. Take a break. The way they say that, to just like... They're just telling you to turn in the quest and then, you know, accept a new one whenever you want, but like... The way they say it and the fact that the MSQ has been broken up into these segmented pieces like this... Kind of sounds like they were low-key, you know, trying to get that point across. MMO addiction did become quite a hot topic in the 2000s. Especially with surrounding World of Warcraft. There was this huge controversy for a long time. I mean, obviously it still happens, but it was a very hot topic back then. Guy says I was against the immigration. There it is. If a planet dies, the people should die along with it, right?
Do bullshit.
He's back to being the doomsayer. This is a huge dragon. Pioneer 1 never mentioned this in their report. How can this be? Is Regal such a dangerous place? Yeah. Pretty bad. Alright. Not much new here. So the next government quest will obviously take us into the caves. Okay. Alright, before we get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna wrap up the stream, but hold on. Let me do this first. Not gonna finish this quest or anything, I just want to see... I just want to see if this guy can tech the Orotiagito, because maybe last time it didn't happen because I had the wrong stats on it. Maybe I shouldn't have changed any of the stats. I thought I had to, but no. I thought I had to add in its special, but if I had just left it default, it has it anyway. That might be why he didn't say anything about it last time. Let's see. He says, you. Want to hear about the Legend of the Four Swords? Yes, but we've heard this a long time ago, so we're just gonna let it go. He talks about the 3 legendary weapons and the blacksmith kings that made them, yada yada. Talks about how there's a lot of fakes with the 4th legendary sword, and Zoke has 3 of the other 3 legendary swords. Alright, now let's give him the Agito 1975. I left it as default as possible. Does he react to it? No. Okay, so it's just probably just something to do with the fact that you made it rather than actually finding it. It must be something different in its programming. I had to be sure. Okay. Alright, let's just get the hell out of here then. Let me sell this sword +5 that they gave me. Definitely not gonna use it. Try mate. Can't feed my mag yet, right? No. Alright, well, that's it. So we're going into the caves tomorrow, the next stream, so... But for now, we're done. So, that's all from me for now, folks. As always, thank y'all very much for watching. I appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube. Wherever you decide to watch, thank you very much. And as I would like to say, please stay safe out there. Look after each other. Don't die. And until next time, I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. I know what you're thinking. What the fuck was that, right?
What?
Like,
What? Shit! Shit!
I just wanted to throw y'all off for a bit, you know? Just, you know, keep things fresh. Alright, let's go find somebody to raid.
Son of a bitch.
He's pulling his cock out!